Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Sugar Land Skeeters. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Sugar Land Skeeters.
Luis Garcia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The batter will be C.J. Abrams, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, one away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
At the plate, Buster Anderskow. Popped him up. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the catcher, Winston Sawyer.
Next to stand in is Winston Sawyer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ryan Weathers gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box now, C.J. Hinojosa. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So here's Josh Reddick.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the strike with the breaking ball.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. This one's flared off to the right side. Castillo takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the...
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Corey Lee digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this one at 248. 5 homers and 43 RBIs. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. The Skeeters are out on top, 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Ona. He went deep in the contest last night.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
One strike.
The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. In the outfield, Josh Reddick, a huge wrestling fan, but what we need to lock in on is the fact that he's got one of the best arms in baseball. Loves throwing guys out at the dish. We'll see if he gets the opportunity today.
At the plate now, Matthew Batten. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. The average coming in at 266. 5 homers and 38 runs batted in. The pitch. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting 6. The left fielder, number 29, Jose Azocar.
Next up, Jose Azocar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next up is Kyle Overstreet, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be Taylor Jones, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. One and one. And now a pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Azarkar arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting seventh.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in now, Chas McCormick. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder down the line at third, but foul ball, 1-1. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Now to the plate, Abraham Toro. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burrell's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bree Burrell digging in now as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Burrell.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
To third. Scooped up. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to hit is Ivan Castillo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Soft grounder left. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, C.J. Abrams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of it.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Skeeters lead it 2-0. Now into the box, Ross Adolph. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Ross Adolph.
Here's the first pitch. Adolph is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Burrell is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Jackson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Johnny Jackson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Azarkar is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Hinojosa.
Next, it'll be C.J. Hinojosa, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. One and 2, here it comes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. Locking it to plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Popped up. Overstreet is calling for it, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0.
Anderscow.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Buster Anderscow. First offering. As it's grounded sharply to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Winston Sawyer.
Now here is Winston Sawyer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball. No doubt he was completely fooled because that, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Jorge Ona. As he takes a cold strike, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the DH, Colton Shaver.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Corey Lee.
So here is Corey Lee. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Sixth home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not off the ball. Curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
A good pitch where you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Chas McCormick. This one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. One and two, here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castillo has got it, and the one in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We're through 4. It's now a 4-0 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Matthew Batten. First pitch on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 29, Jose Azocar.
Next to hit is Jose Azocar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
The batter, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
Into the box, Kyle Overstreet. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 44, Bree Burrow.
And stepping in, Bree Burrow. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-1.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Skeeters are out on top 4-1. And now in the box, Abraham Toro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Abraham Toro.
First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0 home. Just got a piece to the right side.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Ross Adolph.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Jackson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johnny Jackson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Azarkar will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. The Skeeters lead it 4-1. Now to the plate, here is Ivan Castillo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball, and catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Castillo takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams. No hits to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here it comes, 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCormick is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Buster Anderscow.
Stepping up is Buster Anderscow. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Winston Sawyer.
So now into the box is Winston Sawyer. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Jorge Ona.
In now, Jorge Ona, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Count remains at 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Chris Clements, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Stepping in now, Matthew Batten. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
At the plate now, Jose Azocar. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through.
To the plate now, Kyle Overstreet, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. El Paso's out on top, 5-4. CJ Hinojosa stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one.
CJ.
First pitch on its way. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So now to the plate, Josh Reddick, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting,
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Michel Baez enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
First pitch on the way, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Runner at second here with one man out. Grounded to short, right to him. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Corey.
Stepping in next, Corey Lee, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up next is Bree Burrell.
The center fielder, number 44, Bree Burrell.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Brooks Raley comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 58.
At the plate, Ivan Castillo. Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate now is C.J. Abrams. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to left field. McCormick is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Buster Anderscow.
Into the box, Buster Anderscow. He flew out in his last AB. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Chihuahuas lead it 5-4. Taylor Williams will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Striding in is Taylor Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
First baseman, Taylor Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as we are all tied at 5. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D, when we got up this morning for this day game here, we were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Digging in will be Abraham Toro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Standing in now, Ross Adolph, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now at the plate is Johnny Jackson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Up next, C.J. Hinojosa. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And now the first pitch. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we are all tied 5-5. So now here is Winston Sawyer, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Jorge Ona, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Matthew Batten.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matthew Batten, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Trey Wingener is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
So stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1. Now a swinging bunt. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Colton Shaver.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Burrow is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Corey Lee.
So next to bat will be Corey Lee. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit, and that was a really hittable.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jose Azocar. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on the way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a 1-run lead. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V, you know what, D-Roll, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather...
The first baseman, number 3, Kyle Overstreet.
Enoli Paredes, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. To the plate now, Kyle Overstreet. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Bree Burrow.
Next, it'll be Bree Burrow. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now a pitch on the way. As he rips it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So now to the plate, Ivan Castillo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Burrow, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and batting next, the speedy middle infielder, C.J. Abrams. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. El Paso's out on top, 6-5. Austin Adams is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Stepping in once again is Taylor Jones. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Azekar is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chad McCormick.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Heading out towards shallow right. Ona will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Abraham Toro.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Abraham Toro. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He makes the catch, and they have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. El Paso came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Trey Wingener earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Austin Adams hammers down the save, his 34th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious Chihuahuas, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Skeeters, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.